Yo, 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 what's good, people? What's good? Seaways coming back at ya. I never.
Had singers too.
Let me move away from this woman because she's gonna keep on saying stuff. Another Horizon Forbidden West gameplay. Part number 45. We got mission locked. I was gonna go and do some side quest stuff, but we have to finish off this this main quest. We have to go and investigate Alufia. I mean, it's fine though, it's fine. As soon as we get to a place which is nice to start doing the side quest stuff, we will. But for now, we're going to carry on. But apparently this is, there's a good possibility this is going to be a trap. So Val and Erend is coming with me. Let's go and do it, people. Let's go and do it.
There she is. You ready to head out?
Yeah, I don't think we can upgrade it. Only thing we can upgrade is the shredder. But like I said, I don't really want to do it yet. I'm holding out on that in case we get a better one.
Let's go.
Look at us. 3 battle-hardened badasses forging into the unknown. This ought to be good.
Yeah, mainly because it's all green shard upgrade pieces. They're not really farmable like machine parts, so I don't want to.
This distress call had to be up a really steep mountain, huh?
I don't want to mess about upgrading something which is going to become obsolete. Oh, it's a Zenith.
Vermin.
So it is a trap. But you see what I'm saying though?
What the hell?
It broke her shield. They killed one. We need to find out how they did it. Oh no, it blew up the fucking weapon.
That takes the keg.
We need to have a look at that. So they're not invincible.
Laurel, see if there's anything over there.
But this definitely looks like a trap.
We'll check out the battlefield. Let's start with that Zenith.
But when I
There are obviously more Zeniths than we know about.
Can't believe you fought one of them.
So I was saying about I think that they can't breathe the atmosphere. I was obviously wrong about that because when her suit got blasted off. So they might be just normal humans, just with advanced technology. Thought maybe the planet what they was living on might have altered them in some way, but yeah, she seemed like she was alright breathing the air and stuff. I think it was just a mad, crazy like suit with shield and stuff.
Almost didn't make it. Oh, this snow's coming down heavy.
Okay, let's put this over here just in case. That gives me the feeling that we're gonna get ambushed.
Find this in my stash later.
Alright, let's go and investigate this first. Probably gonna wow, we're definitely gonna be going down there.
Whatever the rebels did, it took down our shield.
Yeah.
But why was she here? I can access her last communication file, but I'll use my focus to scan the battlefield too.
What about that crazy weapon the Zenith had?
It looked like she can make it come and go at will. But it's gone now.
Yeah. Well, go do your thing. I'll wait here.
How did the rebels, maybe they didn't know. I was gonna say, how did they know that that was gonna break her shield? Maybe they didn't. Maybe they was just hitting her with their strongest weapon and it just happened to work. Verbena. There's a cannon. It's definitely gonna be an ambush of some sort. Why is there these two really strong weapons? It's very suspect. Very suspect.
Kind of chilly.
The Spectre had instructions to assist recovery of the asset. I wonder what this asset is.
Ah. So maybe it was a legit transmission from Euphili, whatever it's called. But the Zeniths got wind of it as well because they're also doing the same thing. They've got a seed as well, haven't they? So they're probably trying to get the functions as well. So they might have come here trying to get the Lufia function. Possible. Spectre unit, order received. Prime directive, assist recovery of the asset. Secondary directive, continue monitoring Sutter. Orders acknowledged. Status report sent to G. Brieri. Hostiles detected engaging targets. Danger, system failure. Okay, I think we go down. Ah, we've still got...
Not rebels, Asaram, Zenith, freaking show.
It's got 5 shots. It's a problem with these heavy weapons, they're so slow.
Have a look around. I'll wait here.
So there is something else to find. Can't see anything on my thing though. Up there. And up there, weapon. Well, the weapon's probably what we've got to go to, but we'll do the caches. Nice. Very nice. Very, very nice indeed. Camping gear.
Looks like the rebels camped here for a while. Are they watching this area?
Seems pretty weird that the rebels were able to do that. Maybe this is a different clan and they knew something about the Zeniths.
An Oseram with a focus.
Hmm.
Looks like he was sending data on the weapons somewhere else.
This wouldn't surprise me if these are somehow linked to Silas, and Silas has got him doing some work for him. That would make perfect sense. Yep, I bet that's what's going on. This is some Silas dirty work going on, for sure.
The weapon's still hot. I need to know how it worked. But I'll have to check on it once it's cooled off.
Yeah, you definitely need to.
Alright. I think I have an idea what happened here. I better get back to Erend. Good use of this.
Wabbit. It was a wabbit.
All right, she who sees the unseen. What did you find out?
You can see as well.
This was a carefully planned attack. I found camping gear up there. The rebels must have been staking out this place for at least a few days. They were waiting for the Zeniths to show up. All so that they could test that weapon. The Zeniths have a personal shield that makes them invulnerable, but somehow the weapon got rid of it. The Oseram that was operating it was sending data on it somewhere else. It was probably just a prototype.
But it
I've
worked.
known tinkers that do that. I'd do a little trial run before breaking out the real thing. Well, I guess it's still a work in progress, if it blew up.
She was searching for something she'd lost. Her drone had instructions to recover something called the Asset.
The asset? Is that the sub-function thing that you said could be here? The
That's
Lucia?
what I think.
I'm not sure. Come on, let's go talk to Varl.
That's what I think. We already took a weapon over here, so...
That's a long way down.
Something tunneled straight down into the mountain. Looks recent.
Whatever it was, it must have been powerful. That Zenith the rebels killed was looking for something called... the Asset. I don't know what it is, but my guess is it's somewhere down there.
All right, so we head down.
Erend, stay here and stand watch. That Zenith isn't the only one of its kind. I don't want to be caught by surprise if the others show up. Contact us by focus if you see anything.
Okay. Any trouble shows up, I'll call you.
Let's go.
The asset's got to be a Lufia, isn't it? It's got to be.
Just what I needed.
Take this heavy weapon with us. Yeah, it's the SOS coordinates. What, a Lufia? Sent it out.
There's some kind of old world ruin down here.
Get out of the
You
way,
said the
Val.
Zeniths have their own backup of Gaia, right?
Yeah, from the proving lab.
So maybe they were after Eleuthia. Found its hiding spot, so
that-
it sent the distress signal.
Exactly.
Maybe.
Okay. Why is this a stalker gun? Stalker dart gun. Boosted my mark a little bit. Because I've got it, I usually have it directly so it's in front of my mouth, but I put it a little bit underneath. I think it looks better. You can see my face a little bit more. You know, you ain't got the mic covering the whole of my mouth. So it's actually supposed to be better for the pops on the P's and the sibilants on the S as well. But yeah, obviously it makes the mic a little bit further away, so I boosted it a bit. Might still be a bit low. Let me. Okay. Yo. We'll try that. Looking at the meter, it looks about right. I always like to go the wrong way first. Well, not necessarily the wrong way, but take detours. Search for gear and stuff. My little loot goblin. That's weird though. Unless we gotta come back here and do something with it. It's weird though.
Let's see what I can do with this.
Well, there's specific jumping parts there and there's nothing to actually do.
Looks like some kind of data center. I might be able to access the facility systems from that console.
Command log, storage units access, data transfer. Oh shit. Data transfer initiated, operation suspended. Fusion reactor on standby mode. Download initiated. So, is that the command log what Eleuthia's done to send out the signal, or is that someone's come in and did a data transfer? Not sure. Could be either. Nah, we'll bring the weapon down with us. Definitely need to get something to eat after this part. Starting to get that sickly feeling in my stomach. Probably leave the stream running and do what I did last time. Stick it on to just chatting, and I just watch something for a little while whilst I'm eating. think it's a lot better than stopping the stream and then restarting it.
I've never seen a transmitter like this before. Looks like it's self-destructed.
Okay. Let me go and have a look at this door first before I activate that. Locked. Didn't know if it was an override thing or not.
This was a Far Zenith research lab. It looks like a lot of data was beamcast from here recently. From that device nearby.
Oh shit.
So Eluthia's gone?
If it was ever here, then probably. But then why were the Zeniths still searching for the asset? Let's keep looking around.
Yeah. So the Zeniths already had one of the functions from the get-go then. Now the door's open now. I don't even know how this...
So, exploring another Far Zenith ruin.
At least this one doesn't seem to have giant killer machines.
Not yet.
Or anything you can blow up.
I think we're gonna get ambushed on the way out. Should have left the gun up there, I think. That's the feeling I'm getting. Obviously we can go down there. I wanna explore up here first. Which way did we come from? We come from that way, so we've got the stairs going up. And we've got the stairs going down. See if I can smash the window. It's probably the same stairs. No, it's not. I wish these data points, they were all like playable. That'd be so nice than having to read them. Priority shift. Text mail from Song Geo to FC research staff. Subject priority shift all. As you will undoubtedly have heard by now, we have lost the brightest star among us. Research on ectogenesis for the Odyssey was near and dear to Peter, and on behalf of the new High Council, I commend you for your efforts and the great strides made over the last several years. Yet as we mourn our founder, as he died, Peter died, and he was the founder, we must also keep our gaze on the bright future ahead. To that end, we will be shifting project priorities. Over the coming days, you will be briefed on exciting developments in longevity research from our Tokyo and Lagos facilities, with new assignments to follow. In the meantime, all ectogenic chambers should be moved to storage. Refer to your leads with any questions. To secondos. I was meant to do this. Wanted to take out a bit more bass from my voice. Okay, so just for my acknowledgement, when I watched this back at 26 minutes, I dropped the sub bass on my EQ from minus 1.5 to minus 3, and I dropped the 40 hertz EQ down from minus 2 to minus 3. I haven't changed anything else. Yeah, before I change too many things at once, it's better that I when I listen back, I'll see if that's any of an improvement. If not, we'll put it back. But I did notice it once I was listening. Like I got a very raspy, low tone to my voice. You can hear it, it's like that, sort of. It's in the back, but it's always there. It's just the way I speak. But yeah, I was just trying to eliminate it as much as I can over the mic. I suppose I don't do it as much when I fully project as well. It's when I speak in a lower volume, it does it. I'm a bit of a mumbler, see. Sometimes I get a little bit too laid back and I start mumbling and stuff. That's when my voice goes more raspy and stuff, mostly.
All this stuff. Wonder what they were doing here.
Well, knowing Far Zenith, probably discovering amazing things. For their own benefit.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Find anything that might tell us what the asset is?
I don't think so.
Progress report. August 19, 2064. Data corrupted has seen a significant improvement. Decrease in the time between touch-ups that commercially available treatments like osmanthus rejuve gene require. As for Malik's team, the latest results from their neurophysiology experiments seem promising, and with the supplementary data provided by our Tokyo facility, we seem to be closing in on functional first-generation implants. Meanwhile, our friends in Zurich have sent over their findings on WBE. Mixed results, a couple of promising avenues, but everything bordering on real digital transcendence looks to be decades away, if not. Anything bordering on real digital transcendence. Yeah, because that's like what the Zeniths have got, them spectres. That's what they're on about, digital transcendence, because they look like they're half organic and half robot. So that's probably what the it comes from, all this technology, what they've been researching. decreasing the time between touch-ups that commercially available treatments like Rejuve-Gene. So it seems like also they're doing some sort of research for some sort of healing. Rejuve-Gene. Obviously that sounds like some sort of regenerating your genes. That's like healing, isn't it? Okay, so that's some crazy shit. Sort of explains why the Zeniths got some mad shit. Right, so we still got the stairs what go down at the in the other room as well.
This place is huge. Some kind of storage room, maybe.
Maybe the asset is in here somewhere.
If it is, somehow the Zenith couldn't find it. Let's look around.
Big warehouse.
So, how is Erend taking all of this? Really?
Well, Gaia, the Zeniths, the Focus. It's a lot. But when I caught up to him in the Daunt and said you needed our help, he dropped everything and turned around.
Yeah,
Well, he's loyal,
he
that's
is.
for sure.
He's a good dude. He's like very tribal and primitive in the way he thinks, but he's a good dude. He's just like a bloke's bloke, isn't he? Loud shouting, drinking beer. Know what I mean? That definitely looks like some sort of safe door. Something important behind there, guarantee you. We might even get it open. Maybe.
A control console to access the storage units.
Get out of the way, Val.
Can it tell us if the asset is in one of them?
Well, let's find out.
Getting in my way, Val. I'm gonna have to bash your head in with my spear. Nah, I wouldn't do that. Eat a homie. But don't get in my way again. Or else. Nah, I'm just joking. But am I though? In the minds of a psycho. Look at when you scan him, you can see him without his hair. That's fucking funny. No, you can see him without his hair and without his outfit and stuff. That's pretty funny, isn't it? That's like really funny. It's like really, really funny. Yes, yes. That looks like that might become activated at some point. What that? there. We got to get the loot first. You know, loot goblin and all that. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. Absolutely nothing in there.
Those look like ectogenic chambers. There must be hundreds of them.
Why would Far Zenith need so many?
I found some data that said they planned to take them into space, but they shut the project down. And later they traded some with Zero Dawn for a copy of the Apollo database.
So these were extras.
Yeah, maybe.
Ectogenic chambers. What is that? Like some sort of deep sleep, frozen state? That'd be my guess. Oh no, we need a code.
236 containers in storage. Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
236? Wasn't there a number in the distress signal?
You're right. I should check the log.
Stress signal. I don't think it's any of these. Stress signal. 237. But it just said there's only 236. Ah, so 237 might be where the Euphia, whatever it's called, is. Because it is the SOS. That might be how she hid herself. And why they didn't find her. Because she hid herself in pod number 237. My guess. My guess. Or something at least is gonna...
236 containers in storage.
See?
Please enter the container number you'd like to retrieve.
Might not be Euphilia or whatever her name is, but it's got to be something. Euphilia. Euphania, I can't remember what it is. You can't really blame me, they got some weird names, man. And I got a memory like a sieve. Oh, it's the asset, it's the Eversobek clone. What the fuck?
Aloy. It's you. Skin's like ice.
Yeah, it is a freeze chamber.
Must have cut this from her head. But why?
Hello, Elizabeth. Apologies, I don't know what else to call you. My name is Beta. I'm afraid I must be brief. I only have a few minutes before my keepers discover I'm missing, and I still need to remove this implant. I had hoped to find shelter with you, but if you're viewing this, I may be dead.
I told you she was friendly.
Be careful when you take on Far Zenith. They are ruthless, and they have Eleuthia, Artemis, and Apollo now.
They have got a, wow. They got Apollo.
At least I
How?
don't have the Gaia kernel to merge them with.
Ah,
You
shit.
must succeed. Oh, this was all for nothing. Good luck. And goodbye.
We need them functions though.
So she's...
She's still alive.
They got Artemis
We need to
and
get her back to...
Oh shit, they can fly. Aloy. Aloy, can you hear me through this thing?
What's going on, Erend?
2 of those Spectre things just fell out of the sky. One of them is heading down towards you. The other one's waiting up here.
We're coming up. Stay in cover until I get there.
You got it.
oh shit.
Get her to cover in that room. Whatever happens, she stays with us.
Yeah. You could tell she was because when she see
I'll protect her.
Aloy, when she was with the other Zeniths, when I was grabbing the Gaia kernel, you could tell when she see her that she was like, she looked really inquisitive, and then she didn't have a choice in the matter of what she did next. The Zeniths just went pong, just grabbed her up by a Spectre and just basically, yeah, she didn't have a choice in none of it. She was just like a little pawn. But yeah, I knew she was friendly. I knew she was gonna help. I think I did even state that in one of the other parts. So, I mean, I think I should get a gold star for that. You know what I mean? Joke. Not really though, give me my gold star.
I should prepare before the Spectre gets here. I can't let it get through to Varl on the clone.
Alright. Maybe it was a good idea to bring that weapon down. Where?
Here it comes!
Oh no. Where's that weapon? It's in the other room, wasn't it? How do I...
Ooh, ugly one, aren't you?
How do I get out of here? Oh, I'm trying to get... That's the door, it's locked. Fuck.
I should scan that thing. See if it has any weak spots.
Give me a chance to scan it then. Weak versus acid.
That thing's quick.
Bitch. Oh, that's some Can we go through there, do you reckon? Down, 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 down. So if we had plasma, we'd be able to mess it up, I bet. Wow, it froze. Did I freeze it by hitting that spot? Oh, he's dead.
There.
Are you okay, Aloy?
What's that?
Yeah, I'm heading up top.
Not a problem. Peh. Peh. Easy. Peh. Alright, well, now we can have a look at it. So it's weak versus plasma as well, yeah. All the strong enemies are weak against plasma. The apex enemies and everything. Hence, why they're not giving us a weapon which has plasma damage. It's all normal stuff. They got no special stuff. They must have. They got a usable weapon. I didn't see that on him. Sparker. Regeneration unit. Just weird, they haven't got any sort of special stuff. It's all bog standard machine stuff. I mean, it makes sense because you're not going to see them a lot.
Stay down here with the clone for now.
Got it. I'll follow once the coast is clear.
Yeah, it's just all standard stuff. I did have a weapon. I still shoot it off.
This is coming with me.
Oh shit. Oh yeah. We've got another one we can blast off. Thing is, when you're fighting it, it's hard to see that that is even a weapon because the whole thing's like blended into one. We healed, yeah, we are healed. Make some more advanced. That's a pack of 10. We'll wait a minute. We should fire the rest of these. And these as well. Yeah. Next time we use acid, we need to use these up. We might as well use them up. They're already crafted.
How do you like me now?
How do we get out of here? This is what I hate about their heavy weapons. They're so slow to walk with. So slow. I get it, they're powerful, but does it walk that slow with a shredder? No. Does it walk that slow with a bolt blaster? No. Oh, it does. It does walk slow with a bolt blaster. Yeah, shredders. See, shredders are pretty good, really. They do good damage, and I think they're heavy. I don't know if they're considered heavy weapons then, because I'm not walking slow with it.
Well, gotta get back up top and deal with that other Spectre.
Yep.
I just hope Aaron stays in cover.
What a little surprise for that Spectre. Need to go to the toilet, need to get something to eat. Hopefully we get to a nice place to tie it up soon. We're at 50 minutes. Last part was hour and a half. I don't mind going to hour and 30
Aloy!
Aaron!
when I need to.
Yeah, the Spectre's dug its heels in. It's got me pinned down.
Hang tight. I'm almost there.
Just hurry.
But yeah, I'm trying to make them like an hour long. Obviously not for streams. It's one big thing, but for you people watching on YouTube, easier to digest an hour at a time. But that's one reason. Another reason is because it's easier to fit in an upload here and there
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
with
I gotta get to Aaron.
smaller parts. Trying to upload a 4 or 5 hours or even longer upload is like, yeah, it takes a while, man.
Aaron, I'm here.
Watch out! That thing's shooting down the center.
Stay put. I'll see what I can do.
The second you need me, I'm there.
He's not budging from that spot. I might be able to sneak up on it if I stay out of its line of fire. It's got some kind of shield up. I need to sneak around behind it. I'll fight if I take that route.
I should have not used this gun and snuck, but can it see me? I think it can. Yep, definitely can. Why did? The gun's no good until I get rid of the shield.
A heavy weapon. That could help.
Yeah, just that a fucking heavy weapon. Okay, that's alright there. Another one there. Fire these ever acids. Oh, that's not acid. Just putting a small amount of acid onto it there. There we go. Yeah, for some big numbers then. Underneath. Yeah. Oh, my eyes burning, man.
Aloy, she's... Look, I swear I'm not drunk, but right now I'm seeing double.
Long story, but it'll have to wait.
She needs a healer. But we need to get her back to the base immediately.
Right. Yeah. Well, what are we waiting for then?
You two go on ahead. I need to take another look at that weapon. If I can figure out how that thing works, maybe the Zeniths won't be so invincible after all.
Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I know we can get to it from past there.
No.
What?
Damn it.
Gaia might be able to help. She sees it.
Well, it's better than nothing. I need to get the weapon fragment to Gaia to analyze. If we can replicate it, maybe we'll have a way to defeat the Zeniths. I should check on the clone, too. Varl, where's our guest?
We're in the maintenance corridor below the control room.
Okay.
So the old ones painted their faces with something called makeup. Like the Karja. Why? Yeah, it beats me.
It probably meant something to them. As it does to my people, and the Tenakth.
I just think my face says it all as is, that's all.
That it does.
Erend? You okay?
Huh? Oh, yeah. I mean, why wouldn't I be?
'Cause there's two of me now.
Hey, there's two of you now!
You're freaking out.
At least you seem to be handling it okay.
I wouldn't say that exactly, but I'm trying.
Didn't we already do these?
What you reading next?
I saw Gaia added something to the archives about metal rods being used to harness lightning during storms. Guy reminded me of a cousin of mine. Thought he could trap lightning if he covered himself in Stormbird plates. Went up the tallest mountain in the claim to prove it. It ended like a lot of Oseram things do. With a spark and a boom.
What are you working on with your focus?
I'm still figuring out how to read stuff on this thing. Those two lovebirds over there have been giving me a hand. But to be honest, all the little symbols, they give me a headache. But I'll get up to speed. I promise.
Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
Yeah, that again, I was...
Did you speak with Beta at all?
She didn't really wake up till we brought her here. And when she did, I thought it'd be better if Zoe and Varl took care of her. No use crowding someone when they're in a state.
So she is awake.
I have to get going.
Don't go causing too much trouble.
She might be the... If she's called Beta, she might be before even Aloy. The first
Aloy,
clone.
we've gathered some supplies in that chest. Take what you need.
Ooh. Gimme loot.
Is your focus acting up again?
That's fine.
Holy shit.
I can take a look if you want.
Wow.
Usually works if I just flick it a few times.
Close range damage 50. Wow, give me some really good shit, man. I'm gonna have to remember to keep coming back and checking that. That's some really good stuff.
Aloy, you're back.
Yeah, I'm just, checking up on how everyone's doing.
You mean after meeting someone who looks exactly like you, but isn't you, down in the basement?
Exactly.
Guess this must be even stranger for you than it is for us, huh?
A little.
Varl said she may be able to help us in our mission, though.
Maybe. What else have you been up to?
I've been studying Gaia's seedlings, the subfunctions. I wanted to understand why one of them would do what they did to Fa. Imagine my surprise when I looked into this Hephaestus and found out it helped create all machines, our land gods included. In a way, the Utaru owe Hephaestus our whole way of life, as well as our current troubles.
That's why
Yeah.
we have to make Gaia whole again. Learn anything interesting lately?
There's been much to read up on now that Aether has been reunited with Gaia. It's hard to imagine that machines like Stormbirds once helped heal the skies. I used to be terrified of them as a child. Thunder still brings chills to my skin. But everything Gaia creates has a purpose, no?
Yeah. And if we can get Hephaestus back, she can get those Stormbirds in line.
Yeah, Hephaestus is like the most important one we need, really. It's the one that's gonna turn the tide the most. We need the machines to turn this thing around. And that's the only thing what can do it.
You said you met Beta?
Varl mentioned she was hurt. I thought I'd offer her an extract to soothe the pain.
That was kind of you.
I just hope she doesn't plan on staying burrowed down there like that. She looks like she's barely seen the light of day as it is.
I need to get going.
May the land bloom in your steps.
Now we've got talk to Val and the clone, talk to Gaia. Let's do Val and the clone first. She's down here.
Aloy! Glad you made it back okay.
Weird that she's down here.
She panicked after waking up and stumbled down here. I thought it best to wait for you.
I'll talk to her.
She probably knows about a lot of this stuff.
It's Beta, right? My name's Aloy. What's wrong?
She's messed up
Is it your injury?
from the
Simulacrum withdrawal syndrome.
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Sudden removal of a neurologically integrated data device. The brain, especially the cerebellum, goes into a kind of sensory freefall. Everything real feels unreal. Distant.
Is there anything that can help?
Do you have a focus to spare? It's primitive, but I can make it work.
Yeah.
Booting up. So, Aloy, I suppose you want information.
About you and the Zeniths? Yeah. Why are they here? What do they want? How did they get you? But let's start at the beginning. I'm guessing they faked the destruction of their ship 1,000 years ago?
That seems consistent with their behavior. They wouldn't want to be followed.
So Far Zenith established a colony world after all.
Yes, for a few hundred years, but it didn't last. Some sort of natural disaster rendered it uninhabitable.
Okay, so the descendants of Far Zenith escaped a dying planet, and now they want to claim Earth for themselves?
Not their descendants.
What?
Not their descendants. It's them.
Wow.
The same ones who left Earth 1,000 years ago. You didn't know?
Shit.
How can they still be alive? They don't even look...
Oh, it's that regenerative
What do they
gene.
do to themselves?
I believe it's a combination of pharmaceutical, cellular treatments, and technological implants.
It's that regenerative gene
You?
thing.
Does that mean that you're...
I'm not like them. I was made. On the way to Earth. On the ship. I spent years studying in my training interface, all so that I could serve my function.
Access and control of the terraforming system. But why? What do the Zeniths want with it?
When I discovered the Zero Dawn system had disseminated into its subcomponents, I thought my purpose was to fix it. But I don't think the Zeniths want that at all. I think they want to wipe Earth clean and start over.
Yeah, we kind of came to that conclusion ourselves. That's a twist, though. I never thought that it would be the same. No, actually, did I say that? I think I did say it was a possibility, but then again, I didn't know it was 1,000 years.
So the Zeniths want to exterminate life on Earth. That's what Gaia and I concluded too. But why? Why kill everyone just to take over?
When they took me on missions with them, I saw how they butchered the tribal people we encountered. They didn't seem to care about a rejuvenated Earth, so I concluded that they must want a hard reboot of the system. Then they can redesign it to be exactly what they want.
Mass extinction for their own comfort? Who thinks like that? Well, without their Gaia kernel, they'll have a hard time doing that.
There's not even that many of them. Like, surely they could have come to another. Why couldn't they just come back down and live with the people what was here? And just fixed Gaia. No one would have even known it's them. Unless that suit is part of the regenerative gene. Like, without the suit, they might go into aging really quick and die. Because they're already over 1,000 years old. That could be what the suit is for.
The Zeniths needed Elizabeth's gene print to access Zero Dawn facilities. So they made you. Trained you. And you went along with it?
They told me I was born to interface with the Zero Dawn system. When we reached Earth, I pieced together what must have happened to Gaia and her subordinate functions. That's when I started to realize I wasn't meant to fix Gaia. That they must have made me so I could do what their remote extinction signal failed to do. Reboot Earth for their own benefit.
I want to know how many of them there is. It seems like there's not many, but then again, it was a whole ship. Maybe we've just not seen the others yet. Maybe there is a lot of them.
So you know about the extinction signal?
It was speculation, but the only logical conclusion why Gaia suddenly self-destructed after operating efficiently for centuries. Gaia would have only undertaken such a desperate course of action if it had detected a threat to life on Earth that was more dangerous than ceasing function altogether. I should have realized that she would also order the recreation of Elizabeth Sobek to rebuild her.
Yeah, well, surprise. So we're dealing with the same Far Zenith people who once lived on Earth. What else do you know about them?
They were some of the most affluent and powerful people on Earth. They controlled almost every major resource, every industry. Gerard commands them. He's the one who decided to set up a base. The others, Eric, Tilda, Verbena. They resent his authority over them, but in the end, they always do what he says.
Eric. He's the one I fought back in the Hades Proving Lab.
He enjoys hurting people.
Yeah, I know.
It can't only just be 4 of them. I mean, did we even kill Eric? The thing came crashing down on him. We definitely killed one of them. I think it was Verbena.
You mentioned the Zenith set up a base here on Earth. Where is it?
Off the coast, I think. Whenever I had to go on missions, I was transported inside of a Spectre drone. I couldn't see anything outside.
Yeah.
But I did overhear the Zeniths talking about it once. They were discussing setting up a perimeter energy shield to repel the local fauna. I'm certain they have other security measures. Spectre patrols, machine lures. It must be impregnable.
What's inside the base?
Launch facilities, so they can shuttle back and forth to their ship in orbit. Plus, infrastructure to gather materials and fabricate anything they need.
Are there more Zeniths than the ones you met?
I'm not sure. I suppose there must be more of them in the base or back on the ship. For all I know, there could be more of them out in space. Other survivors of the colony.
So there's only 4 of them down here, but there's a whole ship of them.
You said the Zenith's colony in the Sirius system was destroyed. What happened?
All I was ever told was that a natural disaster forced them to leave Sirius. I've speculated that it was an extrasolar object or a cataclysmic seismic event. Or maybe even an abnormally violent coronal mass ejection from Sirius A.
The Zeniths never told you any details.
They said the only thing that mattered was that they survived. First Earth, 1,000 years ago, and then Sirius.
Guess they survived old age, too. How did you escape the Zeniths?
Before the Hades Proving Lab, I never thought I'd get away from them. Even if I were to run. I'd never survive on my own in the wilds. But then I saw you. And I thought that maybe you could help me. So when the Zeniths pinpointed Eluthia's location in the biomedical research facility, I saw an opportunity.
You said you saw an opportunity to escape when you went to capture Eluthia. What did you do, exactly?
Whenever I was taken out on a mission to recover a subordinate function, only one of the Zeniths would go with me.
The one the rebels killed, outside the facility.
Verbena's dead?
Yeah, Verbena.
How did they bypass her shield?
I'm looking into it. But you were talking about your escape?
Well, when it was time to use the Zenith's transmitter to send Eluthia back to base, I also sent the encrypted transmission. Then I distracted Verbena long enough to seal myself in the ectogenic chamber, altering the facility's log so it appeared that there were only 236 containers.
And the Gaia root kernel?
I told them I could capture Eluthia faster if I had it with me, and they believed me.
Well done.
Very clever.
You said you were born on the way to Earth. In an artificial womb, I'm guessing?
The Zeniths had an ectogenic chamber aboard the ship. An updated version of the one you found me in. They must have used a stored sample of Elizabeth's DNA.
I doubt Elizabeth would have let them take her DNA. Do you know how they got it?
That wasn't part of the archive I was allowed to access.
She also said they had Apollo, which is interesting. Where did they get that? Just a little side note. I don't know if I mentioned that when I thought of that before, but it just came to my mind again, so I thought I'd say it.
You said you spent years studying in a training interface. Was this archive you mentioned part of that?
But only the parts I was permitted to access. Aristotle and Aspasia, the avatars of the archive, would assign me learning modules and evaluate my progress.
Wait, those names. They were designed to be the virtual guides for the Apollo database. before Ted Faro purged it.
The Zeniths have a copy.
Yeah.
So it still exists. And you got to learn from it.
Only what was deemed pertinent to the mission. If I requested information outside of my parameters, my tutors would deny it.
To have all that knowledge, just out of reach. Must have been frustrating. All right, I think that's enough for now. Do you want to come upstairs, or...
So how long? You know, your plan. How long before Gaia's fabricated a machine army to defeat the Zeniths?
How did you know?
Optimal strategy, so?
Well, I still have to get 2 more subordinate functions before Gaia's powerful enough to absorb Hephaestus.
What? You don't have Hephaestus already?
Gaia's still figuring out how to capture it. It's not confined to a single... To a single location, of course not!
You didn't even know who the Zeniths really are.
You were supposed to be further along by now!
Coming here was a mistake. They're gonna find me. They're gonna find this place and take me back. This was all for nothing.
They're not going to find us. Gaia's using Minerva to mask our location.
What difference does it make? You're too far behind. We're never going to beat them. Everything. Everyone. Are gonna die.
Hey. Calm down. You're here now, right? So is there anything you can do to help?
I have certain knowledge sets. And given your state of progress, expertise you probably lack.
Exactly.
Geoengineering, of course. Computer science, physics, biology, chemistry.
Okay. Well, see if you can do something with that. Talk to Gaia. I'll check on you later.
Yeah, talk to Gaia, give her all the info. Gaia go transmit it all to me, and then
Her injury's not that
bam.
bad, but I think she regrets coming here.
Superman.
Feeling might be mutual.
I'll come back later and talk to her. See if I can learn anything.
Alright. So we want to end this
I
part,
should get the weapon fragment to Gaia.
but I think doing it before we speak to Gaia is a bit of a rubbish place to stop. So we gotta speak to Gaia before we stop this part, and we has to. Where's the other dude then? Where's Cthulhu, whatever his name is? Oh, he's got some more stuff to say.
Hey, you and Aaron okay?
Nothing some rest can't take care of. Are you okay? This beta thing, it's a lot. Even for you.
Just trying to take it one step at a time.
Fair enough. But if you need anything, just let me know.
It's good to see you and Zoe enjoying yourselves.
We're learning a lot. I've actually been looking through the data to find ideas for a gift, and to thank her for helping me study the glyphs. Something from the old world that she's never seen before. Instead, I found out they gave each other stuffed animals. If you ask me, stuffing a dead animal with anything, really, doesn't sound like a good time for anybody.
Maybe Gaia can help you find something else. How's everyone dealing with Beta?
I tried explaining what a clone is to Aaron. He was totally lost. Then Zoe said something about 2 trees coming from 1 seed. That seemed to help a bit.
I see everyone's settling in.
Zoe's planning on bringing all kinds of plants in here. Says a home should always spring with life anew. I asked Aaron to help find some. I think he'd rather stick his head into a snap mall.
Still, it's not a bad idea. Should liven up the place.
So we're gonna come back here at some point.
I
It's
should
just,
get back to the wilds.
I'll keep an eye on Beta. Make sure she's comfortable.
Okay.
we're gonna come back here. It's gonna be plants all over the place. But I'm trying to find where here he is.
Looks like some of the holograms are working now.
I have repurposed the displays to track Regala's activity in the region.
A useful war map.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
No, but I must ask. The woman Varl and Aaron brought in, she's related to you.
It's hard to explain.
She is me.
She's more of a copy.
Good. If she's anything like you, we've just gained reinforcements.
Maybe.
She's not really though. Not come from a tribal background, she's not a fighter, but she might lack more information. Together could definitely be handy. Well, it could be crucial.
You said you were training with the Focus?
That's right. I've been watching holograms of your first fight with the Zenith Spectres. They are faster and more agile than any machines I've faced before. How many do the Zeniths have?
I'm not sure. Probably a lot.
I would not wish to face them en masse.
I'm with you there.
Yeah, fuck that.
Getting Ether out of the Grove made for quite a spectacle.
One that showed the entire tribe that Hekarro's mission for peace is the correct path, for it is now blessed by the Ten themselves.
I heard my friend Talana came by the base. Did you get a chance to meet her?
Briefly. A bold woman going into Tenakth territory with that Karja armor of hers. She'll be lucky if my people don't shoot her on sight.
She'll be careful. She's just looking for someone who might need her help.
Whoever it is, they better be worth dying for.
Have you had a chance to speak with Varl?
Briefly. He fought well against Regala's troops at Barren Light. Are all Nora as skilled as the two of you?
I'm not exactly one of them. But anyway, the Nora can hold their own. They managed to push the Karja from their lands.
I thought my tribe was the only one to have done that. Impressive.
Why was it telling me to come here, but I've seen all these.
What did Chief Hekarro say when you told him he'd be joining me here?
You spilt rebel blood at the Grove and helped reunite the clans. There was little more to be said. He understood.
Well, I'm honored he lent me his best marshal. At least for a little while.
I have seen.
Indeed.
I have heard this already. I've heard all of them. Weird.
I need to go.
On your way then.
Yeah, it was a bit weird. So now, Gaia.
Welcome back. Aloy, I see we have a new guest. So now we know the origin of the transmission.
Yeah. I also recovered this. The weapon it was part of somehow stripped a Zenith of its shield, but it malfunctioned and blew up. If we can recreate the weapon and improve it, maybe we'll gain the upper hand on the Zeniths.
A moment, I will scan it. Complete. By combining the results with data from your focus, I can infer that the weapon was highly advanced, comparable to Zenith technology, but not how it worked.
Did the explosion corrupt the data?
It was only a catalyst. The moment the weapon malfunctioned, it appears a command executed to purge all data within its core. Ostensibly, This was to prevent the weapon's secrets from falling into enemy hands. Whoever designed this weapon knew how to cover their tracks.
Silence.
Told ya.
Based on your data on him, that is my conclusion as well.
I said that when we seen.
He's not gonna cooperate with us. Well, it was worth a shot. But that's not all. The Zeniths got Eleuthia, along with Artemis and Apollo.
That is unfortunate. However, our original plan remains unchanged. The 2 remaining subordinate functions should increase my heuristic processing density enough to absorb Hephaestus.
Right. One problem at a time.
They don't have a Gaia kernel
Well,
though.
I guess I better get back out there.
I wish you luck on your search.
Right.
Even if they get all the sub-functions.
Thanks, Gaia. So I guess we won't be making use of Cylon's weapon. And now there is another clone of Elizabeth here with us. But I can't let it distract me. I still have 2 more sub-functions to get.
Nice.
Hey, Gaia. It's me.
Hello, Aloy. Did you wish to continue our discussion?
The missing subordinate functions. What can you tell me about them?
Artemis rewilded the Earth with a variety of animal species. Eleuthia was responsible for gestating, nurturing, and acculturating a new generation. Apollo in December, all archived Apollo.
We've
Pharaoh,
seen.
huh?
Understand. He appears
Already listened to this
All
one.
3 or were. Do you still...
empowered, attain.
I guess our butt will...
Correct.
So, once Hephaestus has been recovered and merged, you'll regain the capacity to mass-produce machines at cauldrons around the world.
Yes. And to program their behavioral routines. Or even control them directly.
So you could build an army of machines. Attack the Zeniths and take them out.
I think we've heard this as well.
It is in my nature to take any and all necessary steps to preserve life on
We
Earth. Human life above all. So yes, once I have been empowered with the capacities of Hephaestus, I could design, build, and command such an army. Given the nature of the far Zenith threat, doing so may be our only option. I must admit, however, that I have misgivings about using such technology to kill, no matter how aggressive the enemy.
That's good.
Yeah.
It means you have a conscience.
Means you're not just into
As
killing.
Elizabeth intended.
Indeed.
Yeah. Exactamundo.
So, I guess Beta's here to stay. I gave her a focus. Told her to talk to you to see if she can help. She's... not what I expected.
What were you expecting?
Well, she's not had the
I don't
same
know.
upbringing.
Someone more helpful, I guess. And less pessimistic.
It is true she overestimated our progress. However, it is also worth noting that her confidence in your abilities emboldened her to escape the Zeniths.
I guess so.
Give her time. She may yet come around.
Well, the more we achieve, the more that would be the case, innit?
When we were at the facility where we found Beta, there were records that said Far Zenith were researching embryogenesis. I know they traded their ectogenic chambers to Zero Dawn, but why were they researching it in the first place?
At this point, we can only speculate. Perhaps at one time they meant the Odyssey to be a colony ship, necessitating such technology. As their goals evolved over time, so did their areas of research.
So they got more selfish as the risks of staying on Earth kept rising.
Let me hear that
When
again.
we were at the facility where we found Beta, there were records that said Far Zenith were researching embryogenesis. I know they traded their ectogenic chambers to Zero Dawn, but Why were they researching it in the first place?
At this point, we can only speculate. Perhaps at one time they meant the Odyssey to be a colony ship, necessitating such technology. As their goals evolved over time, so did their areas of research.
So they got more selfish as the risks of staying on Earth kept rising.
Embryogenesis, so that sounds like that's obviously like making babies, isn't it? There's gonna make a colony ship. There's gonna repopulate using the embryogenesis. So they can probably still do that. Repopulate the Earth with humanity again. Maybe. But the gene technology is how they're staying alive for thousands of years.
I should be going.
Goodbye, Aloy.
Okay, that's a nice place to stop. Never 3 skill points. The fuck? Oh, it's the same 3, it popped up again. Alright. Alright, peoples. That's a good place to stop. I can see there's another side quest in here. We'll grab that. We will grab that in the next part. So anyway, that has been part number 45. Hope everybody's enjoyed. Yeah, man, the story keeps on getting crazier and crazier. Some of the twists I wasn't expecting, for sure. Yeah, quite a few of the twists in the story I've been like, what? But that's good, man. Good, good writing and stuff. Good game. Part number 45, people. Seawiz with your Horizon Forbidden West playthrough. Yeah, I'll catch you in the next one. Peace out.